Hey everybody, Derek Gilbert here with Keller Williams Realty. It is Wednesday, March 5th at 10:16 a.m. and we are going to be talking about what's going on with real estate here in the Denver market, statistics, and what am I forecasting here in the upcoming months and possibly next year as well. So let's get started here right away. I don't think that there needs to be any more explanation than what is visually represented right here on this chart. Basically, you can see our inventories have fallen off the charts. If you take a look at where we were last year at this time, January 2013, February 2013, we were hovering right around 16,500 to 800 homes on the market, which back then was actually a phenomenal market that we had last year. So since that time, we have significantly decreased in inventory, and we are now sitting at, as of this morning, 6,000. Where are we at here? We are at 6,926 homes actively available for sale in the entire Denver market. So that is over a 57% decrease, which puts us in what's considered an extreme seller's market. We have less than 1.5 months supply of inventory, which basically means if we don't list any more homes right now, we would sell out of every property on the market in 1.5 months. So if you are thinking about selling your home right now, this is historically probably one of the best times Denver has ever seen in regards to sellers markets and home selling. So we are seeing properties sell in a matter of days. A lot of scenarios actually hours. An example of that is I just listed a property yesterday in Willow Creek Centennial, 375,000, less than 24 hours, and we've already got multiple offers, and it's full price, and multiple offers probably bidding that up. So in the other price ranges, 250 and below, we're really seeing a lot of challenges for buyers in that part of the market. There just are no homes there, and when they do come on, there's these large buyer pools where they're getting anywhere from 5 to 10 offers and some significant price increases. So 250 and under, really tough. We're even seeing that 800,000. I've got a couple buyers in that price range where we're not seeing necessarily the multiple offers and bidding wars in that price range, but what we're seeing is a lack of quality properties in the upper ends of the market. So even this past summer, we had some luxury buyers in the multi-million-dollar range where even there we just were not finding inventory. So this is not just a pricing issue, this is an inventory issue across the entire market. So once again, if you're looking to sell, this is probably the time where you can take advantage of not having any competition, and you can utilize that to your benefit. If you're a buyer, the strengths of this market for you and what's driving this market is actually interest rates. So interest rates last year were between about 3.5% to 4%. We've actually seen those now go up to about between 4.25% to 4.5%, occasionally jumping up to 4.75%. But with that increase in rate, the market has actually still performed even better than it did last year when it was at 3.5%. So it's going to take some really strong increases in interest rates for this to have any effect on our market, probably at least a point or more. And so until that happens, we're going to continue to see this market perform strong. I think once we hit April and June, it's going to get even tighter in regards to inventory. Some of that's going to be offset just due to seasonality. We're going to see, the springtime homes come on, the summer homes come on, which hopefully will meet some of that demand, but I still don't think it's going to meet all of it. So I forecast we're probably going to stay below a 2-month supply of inventory all the way through this fall. Once we get into the fall, it's still going to hover low. We might jump up to 3 or 4 months, which is still a seller's market. I don't think we're going to see any kind of changes to this market probably until after the new year. So we typically follow Phoenix anywhere from 1 to 2 years, and Phoenix went through this same pattern, extreme sellers market, just over a year ago, and they have now transitioned back to more of a neutral market where they're seeing about 5 to 6 months of inventory. So I think by next year at this time, actually maybe a little later, we should start to see the market normalize a little bit and get back into more of what I would call a neutral market. So that's what I'm seeing as far as trends. I Do know from what I've been talking to with our lenders that we are expecting rates to bump up a little bit. Like I said, I don't think that'll affect the market, but if you're a buyer, I wouldn't be waiting too long because you're not going to be able to time this one. You're going to either suffer from rates going up or price increases throughout the year. I don't think we're going to see decreasing in pricing once this market changes, just simply from the fact that if we look at a couple other charts here, this is actually our median home price chart. So you can see over the past 12 months, our median home price has actually been pretty flat. So if we take a look at the peak and the end of this, our median price has basically been about $280,000 consistently over about the past 12 months. So that is what's going to keep our market healthy even when we do transition. The last time when the market tanked, 5, 6, 7 years ago, it was driven by huge demand in inventory and it sent prices skyrocketing. And when the rates turned and the market turned and all this other stuff that happened, it sent prices tumbling just simply because the market couldn't handle that. Right now, it's just an inventory issue. It's not a pricing issue. So we just have low inventory. We are seeing multiple offers and some bidding, but it's not driving prices through the roof. So as long as that continues to maintain steady, we should be okay once this market starts to transition, because they always do. We're not going to always be in a seller's market. We're gonna transition out of this at some point. So that's what I'm predicting. That's what we're seeing going on in the market right now. If you have any more specific questions, if you'd like our help in regards to helping you sell a home or buy a home, we are your local real estate market experts and would love to help you with that. My number is 720-480-9877, and my website is denverderek.com, and I look forward to helping you with all your real estate needs. Thank you.